Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hidayah binti Muhammad Izam.
Is Shaheera room.
My name is Aida binti Muhammad.
My name is Faiezatul binti Muhammad Asrul.
Today we would like to talk about type of buildings and task distribution. So first, what is a building? Mohua explains a building to be structure constructed using any type of materials and for whatever purpose, be it residential, commercial, industrial or other. The structures that fall under the definition of a building are as follows: foundations, plinths or pedestals, walls, floors, and fixed structure. Further, the government has categorized various types of building on the basis of different criteria depending on their usage, design, and height, safety standard, and other factors as follows. So there are a lot of types of buildings. First, um, residential buildings. These are buildings which are used for normal residential purpose and should facilitate activities such as sleeping, living, and cooking. The building must include one or more family residencies, apartments, flats, and private garage. Next, we have educational buildings. These are buildings housing educational institutions such as schools or college which are affiliated and categorized by any appropriate board, university or any similar accreditation authority. The building should promote the aggregation of instructional, educational and recreational activities pertaining to educational purpose. Further, it is mandatory for the building to have proper residential facilities for essential staff who need to reside within the campus. Apart from this, the institutions should also have a hostel exclusive to the institute either within its premises or outside. Then Shahira.
Okay, next I will be explaining three more types of buildings. The first building is industrial buildings. These buildings are used to manufacture or assemble products and material. For example, manufacturing units and also factories. The second building is business buildings. These buildings are used to keep records of businesses, transactions, and also maintaining accounts. Business under the categories are offices and also banks. And lastly is mercantile buildings. This type of building is either the entire building or the part of the building is used for showcase, showroom store, and housing shops. These buildings are also include accommodate office, storage, and services facilities essentials for businesses that are located in the same exact building. So I will pass to Aida.
For the next types is slums. Slums is buildings under the category have a low level of maintenance and bad habitability conditions which are caused due to inadequate sanitation. Mm, Slum is usually a high populated urban residential area consisting mostly of closely packed decrepit housing units in a situation of deteriorated or incomplete infrastructure. Slums, especially in America, are usually located in urban areas, and in other countries, they can be located in suburban areas where housing quality is low and living conditions are poor. So next is high-rise buildings. A high-rise building is a tall building opposite to a low-rise building and is defined differently in terms of height depending on the jurisdiction. It is used as a residential, office building, or other functions including hotel, retail, or with multiple purpose combined. Residential high-rise buildings are also known in some varieties of English, such as British English as tower blocks, and may be referred to as MDUs, standing for multi-dwelling units. A very tall high-rise building is referred to as a skyscraper. So next is multi-level car parking. These are buildings which are either partially below ground level and have two or more basements, or above ground level with two or more floors that can principally used for parking cars, bikes, scooters, and other light motorized vehicles. Uh, and I will pass to Zatu.
Okay, for the other three buildings, which are assembly, storage, and semi-detached. Okay, firstly, for assembly building, this building is for public gatherings with intent of amusement, recreation, social, religious, or patriotic, or something similar to the intention. And theatres, cinemas, and clubhouse also included as assembly buildings. Okay, next is storage buildings. Storage building is a building that is used for storing commodities, goods, merchandise, and more. Normally, this type of building will be called as warehouse, cold storage, public garage, and more. Okay, lastly is semi-detached building. Okay, semi-detached building is a two or more building which detach together, but only one side of the building will be detached and the other sides of the building will be exposed to the space. Next is Hidayah.
And then we were decided to choose hospital as our case study for this assignment. And so type of building for hospital is institutional buildings. And then we would like to talk about task distribution. How do we do the task distribution is we all do some research for the building type of buildings, and and then uh, and then kita orang pilih sendiri apa type of building yang kita orang nak cakap. And then for the civil engineering division pula kan ada empat. So kita orang volunteer nak ambil sendiri masing-masing punya bahagian, then kita orang akan kumpulkan maklumat tentang division of civil engineering tersebut. So untuk saya uh, okay, so saya pilih water resource.
Untuk saya akan ambil transportation.
Untuk saya ambil structure.
Dan saya ambil bahagian geotechnical.
Okay, sebagai penutup, kita orang dah decide untuk pilih hospital sebagai type of building. So untuk civil engineering division, Hidayah akan ambil water resource, Aida akan ambil structural. Betul. Okay. Faiezatul akan ambil geotechnical dan last saya akan ambil transportation. So untuk second meeting kita akan buat review tentang progression untuk civil engineering division. So
That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.